This is soft tissue for the below the knee down to the feet. I would always start off with soft tissue work, and the reason for that is it gives you a good primer for the whole workout. So why should you do any soft tissue work? Well, the best analogy I can give you is that if you think your muscle like a lace, and every time you train, your muscles get tighter, or if you have a lace, there's a knot in the lace. So every time you lengthen or get rid of the knot in the lace, you lengthen the muscle tissue back out. So that's what we're trying to do. Also, when you start to foam roll, using whatever tool you have, basically you get fresh oxygenated blood into the muscle tissue, so you're actually heating up the muscle as well. So basically the objective is to create good quality tissue, okay? So you've got a couple of options. I've got a couple of tools here. The most used one would be obviously your foam roller. We have a different size foam roller to get into different parts of the body. You have these stick rollers now where you just kind of go across, and then the next, I suppose, phase in the industry in terms of soft tissue work is the massage guns. So I'm not expecting everybody to have one of these, but you should definitely have some sort of foam roller. So we're going to start with the feet. So really quickly, why do I always start with the feet? Because the first point contact with the ground. Also, that if you can release the fascia beneath the foot, it will have an effect on the whole body. It'll open up the whole body. So let's start with the feet. Very simply, just standing on top of it, turning the foot in, rolling the foot up and down, and you're looking to find any area that's a bit tight, or you have it, 8 out of 10 in terms of pain. If you don't, just foam roll over it and rotating the ankle in and out. The muscles in your feet there's a very small amount of muscle, it's all bone. So we want to make sure that we try widen the foot as possible, because it's always contained in a football boot or runners. So what we're trying to do is open it up. And the reason behind that is the foot, when we're looking at acceleration and speed, that's where we want to generate force. So the foot is in good health. That means we can create speed and a good force through the ground. So I would do at least a minute to 2 minutes on each foot. I'd start rolling in and out. Even better if you've got a tennis ball or a slitter underneath the foot, the harder the object, the better. Okay, so that's the foot. The next one, then we walk down into the Achilles. So you're going to get all the way from the bottom of the heel right up into the soleus muscle, or soleus muscle. So one leg over the other, hips off the ground. I would always start off rolling straight, rotate the foot out to the side, rotate the foot into the inside. That's one method you can use for foam rolling. The other one is called pinning, which basically means you pin the muscle, put the weight on it, and then you move the joint, which will look at extending the muscle tissue in and out. Or you can do gliding, which means you stay pinned and you just go across the muscle fibers. So there's your 3 methods. Next part then, you go from the Achilles into the soleus muscle, just in behind the calf, and then into the calf muscle. Now, depending on what time you have, you can go from the bottom of the calf, halfway up to the back of the knee. But if you don't have time before your workout, you can go the full calf muscle all the way up, all the way down. Same thing, I'd do 4 or 5 rolls, see is there anywhere that's a bit tight. If it's tight, I'll hold it and maybe glide across it or pin it. I'll go to the outside and do 4, I'll go to the inside and do 4. So that's your calf muscle. The next one then you're going to do is your shin, or your tibialis. So you go roll over in your front. So basically this muscle is very important for giving you that foot flexion. So bringing that foot up as you run, this muscle is going to do all that work. And the more you can pull that toe up while you're running, the more force you'll generate off the ground. So you can do it from this point of view. So starting from the bottom of the knee all the way down. It's quite sore because the muscle will kind of push against the bone. It's a really sore spot, especially for females. If you wear high heels a lot, you're going to be in that position where the tibialis is going to be overworked. If that's too sore for you, you can always lie your body out and roll from this point of view. It'll take less pressure off. But again, the point of it, what we're trying to do is eventually make sure there's no pain in that muscle.